Farescape Engineers Inspector Summary Video. Here we are in Cranford, New Jersey. Farescape is examined. It does not pass the test, so it cannot proceed immediately to a load test, and it cannot be certified at this time in that it has structural issues. Because it has structural issues, a permit is going to be needed in order to do any repairs to this Farescape, a majority of it being welded. So an engineer oversight document is going to need to be generated so that that document can be shared with the building department to create a report and a program where you're going to spot repair this Farescape and then proceed to a load test, or you're going to provide documentation through an engineer of oversight that is going to provide a document that is going to refurbish this Farescape in order to avoid a load test. So I will explain what needs to be done. First of all, we got railings all welded, so all the major structural corners need to be rebolted because it's all welded, And all welds need to be x-rayed or load tested. So by bolting the connections, putting gussets, and basically eliminating the welded connections, seal them all up. By eliminating them, you don't have to load test them. So bolting welded connections will eliminate the need for a load test. All these bars here, they just need to be verified that they're in good order. This is minor structural. All the bars are minor structural. All the major structural is the corners, is all these postings. You've got the framework of this platform. That's major structural. That needs to be bolted. But then all these flats that run this way need to be bolted here and there. But all these slats that go all the way across, they don't need to be bolted. The weld is sufficient because they're minor structural. Any of them that have rust, you must clean them, then rebolt them. Some of these connections here need to make sure that they are properly supported and that they are properly attached, and make sure that they're properly bolted here and there. This fire escape needs a paint job. Anything older than 1978, presumed to have lead, you gotta follow the EPA and OSHA requirement and guidelines as in regards to lead. No welding. You can only bolt fire escapes that have lead-based paints. So that's the structure up here. Okay. We have a ladder system over here that we have to either eliminate, but it's starting to pull away from the building, as you can see. This ladder looks like part of an older system that you used to be able to come out of that window and come to here. So this is not normally allowed. So we have to most likely just get rid of this, because I was told that this apartment and this apartment is all the same apartment. So there's two apartments, and so this window doesn't need to be fed. If it does, then we need to basically extend this platform and pick up that window. Otherwise, get rid of this because it's not properly attached. It's already pulling out of the building, and the ladder system doesn't work. And it's supposed to have a platform that feeds the ladder. So just get rid of this altogether. Okay. Yes, Manny.
Sarah's on the phone. The guy from Patterson has been calling. Are we going there next? Patterson?
Yes. We have the weight box here. The weight box has a cable. The cable is older and it has to be replaced because the cable is rusted. So that quarter cable needs to be changed. And these weight boxes need to be properly controlled, and they are, with that rod, so that they don't fall away in case the cable was to let go. So that's correct. Confirm that the pulley system here seems like a simple pulley system is in good order, as long as they're not cast. Make sure that they properly go through and that this thing is balanced. So when you release it, it drops 2 to 3 feet per second, or as you push it down, she doesn't come back up. Okay, going back over here now. Again, all rail and welded connections must be addressed. This tread, all the treads here need to be, the clips underneath need to be done. They're all welded. We need a welded angle clip here with bolts to eliminate the need to x-ray or load test this weld. We need some clips here. All the treads from underneath, these all need to be cleansed and then sealed in silicone so water doesn't get back in here. And any one that has excessive rust must be cut open, removed, cleansed, and then put back with a bolted connection. I'll show you the underneath in a second. All these welded brackets here. This is a good weld, but as soon as I put a bolt, it's a certified connection. Otherwise, I have to x-ray or load test this connection. Verify all the through bolts into the building, that they're in good order. That usually means a hole. During renovations, they need about a 1-inch hole on the inside. Put a little snake through there and verify that plate and all these plates on the inside are in good order, and they seem to be, but you need verification and photographs. But all welded connection, bolt, 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 will basically certify this connection here. Okay, here too. So this is tying into this one, so I need a bolt through here, and that way you can eliminate the need to have to either x-ray or certify that weld. Okay, let's go underneath and check the treads. As you can see, when you check underneath on the treads, all the clips are gone and they're rotting through because water was getting in. So this clip is already gone. This clip is still there. That clip is there, but we got clips that are missing here because the water came through, ice jacking, rust jacking, and popped those. So all of these need to be cleaned, and then you need to re-bolt them back. You can't weld on existing fire escapes. Okay? So going back over here, these all need to be bolted. Verify those connections. All these major structural, bolted. The bars not, they just need to be verified. Bolted, bolted. The framework needs to be bolted. The slats going this way, not, but the slats going this way need to be bolted. Anything against the building, you got to seal that so that water doesn't get in there and create ice jacking or rust jacking and pop it out. Paint the fire escape. The fire escape needs to be painted. And again, you must meet EPA guidelines and OSHA standards. Here we have the rods that come from above, and these things slide down. And again, they're just welded, so you have to make sure that that doesn't pop in any way. And again, we already spoke about that the cable is already rusted through. It's an older cable, as you can see in my hand here. All right, any questions on this piece? Farscape Engineers, inspect the summary video, 866-649-0333, 866-649-0333, and this is Inspector Menendez that did this inspection. Thank you.